Here with another episode of Local Roots. Hi, I'm Todd Studer. Great time at the Council Bluffs Farmers Market last night, but you know that's not the only farmers market that goes on through the week in our area. And today we're going to learn more about one that, they just do things right. This is the Underwood Market. And joining us today will be Sandy Renshaw. She's going to fill us in on what's happening. And I heard a rumor. We're going to talk with her about it. Free ice cream? Is that what's happening at the Underwood Market? How about that? Get out and support your local farmers markets. They have them all around the area. You know, one in Avoca. You'll find them in Missouri Valley, in Glenwood, of course, Council Bluffs. These are local people. And even if you go across the river into Omaha, there's a lot of Iowa folks that go over and are part of those farmers markets. And this is how they are making a living. It's no different than supporting a small business. And you get food that's just a whole lot better because you know where it came from. And that's why I'm a huge fan of the farmers markets. And I'm looking forward to learning more from Sandy on today's show about the Underwood Market. Castle & Associates of American Family Insurance is your local insurance provider for all of your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance needs. They're located 4 locations, actually, in Trainer, also in Council Bluffs, and in Nebraska, in Bellevue and in Elkhorn. They are local and in your neighborhood, ready to help you navigate the complexities of insurance today. Travis and his team educate, advise, and simplify insurance, all to protect those things you cherish most. Give them a call for your free quote. Do you or does someone you love need in-home care? Home Care Advocacy Network helps you maintain your own privacy in your own space while still receiving care and support with a personalized touch. Aging in place can be critical for many people. Home Care Advocacy Network can meet those needs with an understanding that assisted living is best at home. Visit hcan.com/Southwest Iowa to learn more. I've talked many times on the show about how much I love farmers markets, and there is a great one in Underwood. The Underwood Market, held every other Monday, and in to tell us more about it is the president of Friends of Underwood, Sandy Renshaw. Thank you, Sandy, for your time. Great to see you again. Boy, you're looking good.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be here.
Let's fill me in on how things have been going with the Underwood Market, because, again, this is every other week, not every week, but you do things a little bit differently there.
Yes, we are volunteer run by the Friends of Underwood group, and we have our market. The next one is going to be, I'm looking here, is going to be on August 11th, and it's
coming up on Monday.
Yep, ice cream Sundays on a Monday, free ice cream for everybody.
Free ice cream.
Yep.
Why? We
like to do free. While people can enjoy that, we also focus on our vendors. And to be a vendor, you basically need to show up, have a $5 bill, and you get to be a vendor. Bring a table too, bring your wares, and so we shop. And then we also have a food truck there. And Swinemite's going to be there on Monday, so some good barbecue. That he's getting a name out there. So
you bet.
People will come just for that, but also to shop. You know, our focus is to help our vendors sell their wares, anywhere from vegetables. We got people who make crafts. We have people who sell baked goods and all kinds of neat things. Some things you would expect to be at a farmer's market, and then others that you wouldn't. So we invite everybody to come out, and it's 5:30 to 7:30.
Where is it held in Underwood? Where's it at?
It's down in the actual address is 300 2nd Avenue, but most people would know it by the UMBA Pavilions.
Yes. Yeah.
UMBA Hall, and down by the old tennis courts and the covered pavilions. So we try to keep out of the sun for the early time of 5:30. So
how many vendors do you usually have at the events?
We've had I think some of the top ones have been like 15, but it varies depending upon the produce and what people have available. We've even had at times people who have fresh cut flowers. That's always been a big draw. But you just never know what's going to be there. So it's good to come every week, stay for the 2 hours or come for a little while and shop and go on your way. But there's a lot of times we have activities for the kids to enjoy. And last week we did Chalk the Walk. So we were, doing all kinds of drawings on the sidewalks of whatever was of interest to people. Plus, we had a singer, and that's what we're looking forward to in the next weeks. We have a craft project on the August 25th. We're going to do wine glass painting, and we're teaming up with Outskirts for wine tasting. So for those who are of age, they can, do something a little bit different. And then further on, one of our most popular nights is Patriots Night. And that's where we honor our first responders and our veterans. So typically, all veterans, all first responders will get a free meal. And then we honor them by they get to say who they are, what service they have, provided for our country or current. And that's not just those that are, retired or past their years of service. We also have current first responders, as Underwood is all volunteer fire department. So those people are also encouraged to come out. And that doesn't mean they just have to be from Underwood. We get people from Council Bluffs, who come out, so we invite everybody to come out.
Well, thank you very much for honoring those folks, and also thank you for clarifying that it wasn't Robert Kraft's football team in New England that you're referring to with the Patriots.
Right.
This is it's such a great event, and for $5 to come in and be a vendor, I would think that we need to get the word out a little more, because I have a feeling that this could be a much larger event and draw even more people for you. And I hope that that's what happens, especially when you have a free ice cream sundae. I mean, come on.
I know, and sprinkles and toppings and
Mm-hmm.
all the yummy things like that, and it's just a social event too. People come with their families, and they come out to see people, just to sit down and visit for a while, and that's what our group does. Is we just do good things for the city of Underwood and try to build community and welcome new people every week. So that's kind of our fun, is to see, oh, there's faces that we haven't seen before. So everyone is welcome.
Yeah, that's when we talked before, when I was up there, Sandy, in Underwood, and I think I'd mentioned to you then, this is what I love about small town Iowa, is that there's community pride, and you're welcoming of everybody coming in from everywhere. It's not it's not we're just going to put up a wall around the outside of town and you people stay away, we don't want you here. That's the exact opposite is happening. That let's make it a community event. Come in, see what Underwood's all about. We would love for you to come out and be a vendor here or at any of the other events that we have. And that's I see that all around the region. And you and the Friends of Underwood and the community are a great example of that.
Well, we appreciate that, and we like to pair with other groups in town. We do other community events, and we try to help. UMBA and the Optimists, and the school, anybody we can, to promote their activities as well. Small town, we have to stick together to make good things happen, and I think we are doing that. And if you come visit downtown Underwood, you can see there's a lot of things happening with the new restaurant and bar coming, and already good Mexican food. We have a beautiful coffee shop, and we have a little store there that you can buy all kinds of fun things at Outskirts. That they have quite. I can attest to, they have quite the wine and cider selection, and you can buy an outfit to go out that night, or some Underwood Eagle apparel. So there's all kinds of things that are really happening in Underwood, as well as at Umba Hall. There's always some kind of, weddings or other community events going on there. So if you haven't been to Underwood in a while, you better check us out, because there's a lot more going on. And I also we have a new Bark Haven there, and so I've gotten my dog's nails trimmed right in Underwood. I don't have to drive to Council Bluffs now, so that's pretty exciting.
And the more of those services that you have inside of a community, the better it is for the community. Because if you can keep your local folks right there to be able to support that, it's very, very big. And that's how you see communities grow. And you see uh, more people say, this looks like a place that I would like to be. And this is a place that I would love to raise my kids, because, Underwood's a great school system. A lot of exciting things happening at Underwood right now at the high school and the other schools as well. So it's encouraging with all of this going on. Is there a place online for people to get more information about this? Do you have social media, or for where can they go to learn more?
They can go to Underwood Market. They can look up the Friends of Underwood. You can become part of the Friends of Underwood group. There are no dues. There are no. I mean, we try to meet the third Thursday of the month at 7:00 at City Hall. During Monday market season, we try to have those informal meetings right after a market, because people are trying to get their vacations in and things like that. But simply showing up and being a part of it, we love. And if you can't be a part of the group, we love your ideas. If you see something that we could, bring to town, if you look on the side of the fire station in Underwood, there's a mural there. Our group facilitated that. We have the little free lending libraries. We have planters where we have fresh flowers planted. All of this is also done in conjunction with the mayor and the city council. So we're not going it alone. We all try to work together and bring things to town that people want. If you come at Christmas time, on the corner where all the Christmas decorations are, that's a Friends of Underwood group project along with the city council. And so every year we try to add to it, make it a little bit better, and have activities, bring Santa comes to town. We hand out free cookies then. We like to do a lot of free. We have our Junkwood event, which is our main fundraiser. And we use that money. All the money that is raised goes right back into the town. So there's nobody getting a salary or anything like that. Every penny we raise goes right back into the city of Underwood and the activities that we provide. So
Just
we're
good.
open to ideas. If you have an idea and we can help you put it out there for everybody to enjoy, we're all for it.
Just good folks supporting a good community.
Yep.
And the next event coming up on Monday, it's the Underwood Market. So plan on being there. Get a free ice cream sundae. Take a look at some of the vendors. Support the local vendors.
Yes.
That's the important thing. These folks are out there. It's their own little business, and this is how you support your friends and neighbors, by visiting these markets. So thank you so much, Sandy, for your time. And I look forward to hearing about even more events put on from the Friends of Underwood.
Sounds great. Thank you for having me.
If you need precision metal fabrication done right, look no further than Foxco Fabrication in Council Bluffs. Custom welding, large-scale manufacturing, bringing your ideas to life with expert craftsmanship and cutting-edge technology. They also do a lot of marketing materials, laser etching on. Well, this is the Foxco Fabrication business card. It's see, metal. And the card that anytime I handed one out that Rick made for me, I'd say, you can't ever throw this one away. You won't be able to. And they have been hugely popular. And he's got a lot of other products as well, makes signs, and you can see some of his projects at foxcofab.com. I encourage you to take a look. If you have a leak, a clogged drain, or planning a big remodel, Waldstein Plumbing in Council Bluffs has you covered. Fast, reliable service, expert craftsmanship, handling everything from small repairs to major installations. And if your air conditioner is not keeping up with the heat, get a hold of AirServe Heating and Air Conditioning in Council Bluffs. And Travis and his team will come out, give an inspection, and see if everything is working correctly. AirServeCouncilBluffs.com, WaldsteinPlumbing.com. Those are the two websites that you need to keep track of, because when integrity matters and when doesn't it, these are the guys that you want to get a hold of. Thank you so much again, Sandy Renshaw, for being a part of the show today. Underwood Market coming up on Monday, just one of the many great farmers markets we have all around the region. That's going to wrap up the show and the week. Thank you so much for being a part of things, and I'm looking forward to having a great weekend. I hope you are too. My name's Todd Studer. We'll see you back here Monday morning.